I come to Windsor and I feel hopeful here. You guys are the hope for Ontario. You guys are the fighting spirit of Ontario. So I don't really have to preach to you. I just basically got to tell you guys what's going on. And once you know what's going on and you're provided the information, you guys have the courage to stand up. You guys have the courage to do what's right. So where are we today? Why is the crowd a lot smaller than normal? It's because the government changed tactics. It's not because we won. Everybody's been asking me, why are you still fighting? Because for some reason, the moment an Ontario person was allowed to take off their face diaper, all of a sudden they were prancing around and screaming how free they were. They totally ignore the fact you still can't get on a plane and leave the country. They totally ignore the fact millions of people are still out of work and not getting their jobs back. They totally ignore the fact that we have all these new plagues that are plaguing children, like hepatitis, we have myocarditis, we have child strokes. They even have a new herpes-like lesion as an adverse reaction that's going to affect your 8 to 12-year-old daughter that never had sex before but has sexually transmitted style disease. This is what's going on right now. They haven't stopped. All they did was change tactics. They went from brute force, we're mandating everything and there's nothing you can do to stop us. And then honk, honk, the trucker convoy happened. And we stopped them right in their tracks. You might say we blocked their plans. Yeah. And so we got a little bit of freedom back. They actually had to show us a little bit of respect. The government was like, oh, Canadians aren't the little bitches we actually thought they were. And we sparked a global movement. A global movement was launched. And now look around the world. Virtually every country around the world took the ball that we had and ran with it. And they're more free than we are. The government knows that we made a mess. The government knows that we embarrassed them. And that's why they're trying to make an example of us on the world stage. Because if little Canada stands up and little Canada gets rid of their mandates and little Canada tosses off the tyranny, the rest of the world is going to do the exact same thing and even half as easy. So they're going to try to put the screws to us. They have not stopped fighting you just because they allowed you to take off the mask for a couple weeks. And I say a couple weeks because look, in Ottawa they already put the mask back. Public transit, schools for JK up to grade 12 and other interior spaces. And now they had the 3 top doctors say to the rest of Ontario that we're going to have the mandates come back. Hell, in Quebec, they didn't even get rid of the mandates at all. I just came from there. They were supposed to be gone on April 30th, but guess what? They extended them for 2 more weeks. I swear they actually said that. So this is what's going on. They're literally going to bring all these restrictions back before you even get to enjoy the summer this time. Because they know you're not scared of COVID. Nobody's dying of COVID anywhere. You look around, not even